making the case? Oh my god, this episode from The Loud House sucks. Here are the reasons why I hate this episode from The Loud House in my opinion. The episode starts while Lincoln explains that all his sisters have won a number of awards and acknowledgements, like Lynn's soccer trophies, Lola's pageant crowns, Lisa's Junior Nobel Prize, and even Lily won trophies by simply sucking her thumb. Lincoln feels overshadowed by his sisters, as he is the only one without a trophy, award, certificate, plaque, medal nor an accolade. Despite his attempts to earn an award, from running a marathon to joining a karate tournament to participating in a pageant, he has failed every time. Lincoln says he finally has his chance, because there is a video contest he is entering. He explains whoever's video gets the most votes will win a trophy. Clyde asks if Lincoln thinks he can win, and the latter says yes, but the former mentions the results of the pageant from earlier. Angered, Lincoln says he was robbed, then tells Clyde to get his camera. Later at Lincoln's house, Clyde is filming Lincoln, who is covered in breath mints, and attempts to skateboard into a kiddie pool full of soda, and succeeds forming a geyser with it. Clyde thinks it is good, and claims everyone is going to vote for Lincoln, but when they upload the video he gets no votes at all. Clyde says the reason nobody is voting for Lincoln is because of a video called Hamster Cam, which got 50 votes. Annoyed, Lincoln wonders, what's so great about a dumb hamster? Which offends George. Lincoln then states he's awesome. A comment appears asking him to check out Lincoln's sister's website. They click the link to see it is Luann's website. Lincoln is shocked to see that Luann has 50,000 followers, and hopes Luann can help them win. Upstairs, in her room, Luann examines the video, but doesn't think it is good. She states that stunts aren't gonna cut it. Desperate to know how to make an entertaining video, he asks her how, and she says to follow her number one rule, to always keep your camera on you, as you never know when you'll find comedy gold. Outside, Lincoln and Clyde are trying to find humorous stuff to film. Clyde spots Lynn repeatedly bouncing a soccer ball on her head, counting how many times she can do so near a rake, and Clyde wonders if she will get hit by the rake. Lincoln gets an idea and both of them hide in a bush. While Lynn is counting, she accidentally stumbles backwards and gets hit by the rake, stumbles backwards and trips on the soccer ball, falls backwards onto the trampoline and is bounced into the soda-filled pool, getting drenched. Lincoln is astonished by this and thinks the only way to beat Hamster Cam is by filming his 10 sisters. A montage plays of the duo filming Lincoln's sisters doing embarrassing and funny things. Once the video is uploaded, his classmates are impressed and vote for him. Once they make fun of his sisters, he regrets this. As Clyde and Lincoln walk home, the latter says his sisters will never know about it. Unfortunately for him, as he opens the door, he reveals his sisters standing irrationally enraged, that Lincoln embarrassed them, and he explains that he wanted to win a trophy like the girls, only for them to be too furious at him. Upon seeing the humiliating videos of themselves, they all disown him, and pretend to get rid of their brother. He tries to apologize by showing respect to them, but to no avail. First, he goes to Luna to let him explain the situation, but blasts him out with heavy metal frustration. Next, he tries to apologize to Lori and Leanie, who refuse to forgive him and state that he disgusts them. He also fails to make Lola and Lana forgive him, and the former declares he's no longer invited to her birthday parties. Lisa drops a note under her door, telling Lincoln she'll get revenge. Lynn and Lucy are next, and the latter tells Lincoln that she now has no brother. Lastly, he turns to Luann because she was the one who told him to do it, but she says that he broke the rule to never upload the video without anyone's permission before expelling him by closing the door on him. Upset at the situation, he immediately deletes the video, thus disqualifying himself. Lincoln gets an idea of how he can make it up to his sisters. He runs to Luann to help him, and she opens her closet to show him many videotapes, from Lincoln's past. He then uploads a new video of him doing embarrassing and funny things to himself this time, but to Lincoln's dismay his classmates tease him, except for one named Christina, who is shocked that Lincoln has a crush on her, and say that his new video isn't going to help him win the contest. To make matters worse, after he sadly walks home, hoping his sisters will reconcile with him, he opens the door to reveal that his sisters are still irrationally enraged, like in the previous scene. He is mortified that it didn't work, causing himself to confess the truth, explaining that he embarrassed himself to make it up to them. However, instead of being angry, they are happy and joyful that he embarrassed himself to get even, and they walk up to him, and forgive him, especially since Lincoln's video was much worse than theirs. Luann consoles Lincoln about not winning the trophy, and Lori says they appreciate what he did and give him a small trophy. Grateful, Lincoln thanks them. After Luna, Lynn and Lola embrace him, he runs to the trophy case and puts it in his empty spot. The trophy has a number 1 on the top, and says Most Improved Brother on the bottom. Lincoln is glad that he finally receives a trophy. He then awkwardly says Christina is switching classes, but is even more glad that his sisters no longer disrespect and hate him and that he finally made the case. Someone can be heard passing gas, much to Lincoln's confusion. It turns out it was Lori who farted, and she lies by angrily stating it was her shoes, as her siblings just stare at her in disbelief. As their episode ends. And that's how the episode goes. Thank God I never watched that episode and I never will. Or else it would waste my time. I don't know who likes or hates this episode. So I'm just going to leave it be. So screw making the case. And screw get the message. Really Loud Music is 2,873,000 better than making the case. End of rant.